Hi lovelies, welcome to the channel. Chrissy here with you today, sharing my first project using the gorgeous October kits. So I decided today to do a spread in my planner. I use the term planner very loosely because it's more of an art journal, but that is exactly how it was marketed. This is the Dylusions diary, and it's part planner, part art journal. I use it as sort of an incentive to try and help me get more organized. I figure if I have the art journal aspect, it might keep me more engaged. So I have a very busy week next week, so I thought it would be a great idea to show you how I use my diary and yeah, give it a go. So I had something totally different in mind when I started this layout. Now, I find that happens often. I have an idea of what I want to use, and then it totally morphs into something different. So when I started this spread, I actually had planned to use the archival inks to try and make my background. Didn't work so well. The archival inks don't work the way I was hoping they would. Obviously, because they are archival, they aren't water reactive, so scrapped that idea pretty quickly. And then I thought I'll just go in with some paint and then I'll use the kit bits and pieces to add to my layout later. So that's what happened. And I was really happy with my background. I love the Dylusions paints, and what I love most is that you can have two random colors, but if they're from the same color palette, they blend beautifully and you can get a whole new color. So I went in with the Pure Sunshine and Bubblegum Pink, and this is what I got. And I'm just blending it a bit to make it, what's the word I'm looking for? To make it match the side on the right. So with the Dylusions diary, one side has an art journal background ready to go and the other side is your planner page. So I'm just sort of making my left hand side to match my right hand side, and then I'm going to go in and yeah, add to it. So now I'm going to go grab from my bits and pieces from the kit. This is my plate of awesomeness. If you haven't heard that term before, it is just a little 4-compartment plate that I put all my bits and pieces in. So I open up the ephemera, the die cuts, pretty much every little embellishment piece, and I put it in here, and then I store it with my kit, and then when I'm ready to embellish, I just pull the whole thing out and I have it there ready to go. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, how awesome are the exclusive die cuts? Aren't they amazing? Deb did a fantastic job designing these, and our fearless leader Steph did an amazing job turning these into exclusive die cuts for all of us. So I'm really excited to get these from now on in the kit. How awesome. So decided to decorate my my page using the Project Life card that's there. I just love the colours. I felt that the colours matched perfectly to my spread. Thought I might throw a doily down. Yes, I make a mess because my paint isn't 100% dry. I am the most impatient person in the world. But the beauty of the art journal aspect to this is, doesn't matter. It adds to it. No big deal. I end up covering most of it anyway. So I add the card mostly so I can have a place to journal later after the party and things that are coming up. Next week is my son's 10th birthday, so that's why I really wanted to put this spread together, so try and remember all the things I have to do. I cover up most of the doily because I don't think I moved it over enough, but hey, it's just another layer. So yeah, I decided to add this card, one, because the colours matched, and two, it gives me somewhere to journal later next week after the party for a few things that I want to remember. So yeah. Then I'm grabbing some more bits and pieces. I think I mostly use the die cuts. I was going to make a DIY embellishment. Or actually, I was planning on using the stamp, but yeah, that didn't happen. But in the end, these die cuts are so perfectly matched to the kit, obviously, but also to the colours I ended up using, that it was just all perfectly coordinated. So I end up using most of those to fill in my bits and pieces and do my embellishing. I do go back and grab the roller stamp to add some more to my background because they're fantastic patterns on this roller stamp. It's not a phrase stamp. They're really cool designs, so it's perfect for this project for a background. And I was really excited to get this and use this stamp, so really happy with that. And I'm using the pink so I get some tone on tone happening, so it doesn't really scream off that page, but it blends in beautifully. So all these colours are fantastic and work really well together. Like I was saying, it's my son's 10th birthday next week, and that's what this spread is for. It's for the 16th to the 22nd of October, which is next week when I'm recording this. And I just wanted to document all the things that I have to do next week to get ready for this party on Saturday. So that's what this spread is all about. I'm in love with the sticker booklet. It's my absolute favourite inclusion in this kit. Being honest, I bought 3 more in the store on release night. So that little alphabet book is a fantastic inclusion to this kit. It's really great for your titles and your journaling and things like that. And I use it to give some emphasis to a few of my entries in my calendar side. So I'm going to use it, one, to put October on the right hand side, but I'm also going to use it to highlight Cooper's birthday and his party. So I use that to put that entry in my calendar. I've just got a date stamp that I'm using now. Oh, sorry for the wobble. Just to quickly put the date in, I wanted to just use my stamp. This is a date stamp, but obviously I didn't want the entire date. I just wanted the numbers. So I'm just using a post-it note to cover up the rest of the date so I can just get the numbers 16 through 22. And that's my little quick cheat and way to do it. I could have gone and got my proper number stamps, but this is on my desk, and like I've said many times before, on my desk I'm much more likely to use it. So yeah, I just quickly grabbed my date stamp and modified it so it would do exactly what I needed. So now I'm going to come in and fill in my week. Now, the only problem I have when I start with a brand new kit is there's so much really cool, pretty things to use. I struggle to limit my embellishing and not try and use it all in one go. It's all so well coordinated and so beautiful together that I really struggle to pick just a few things to use. So that's what could have happened quite easily with this spread. I could have overloaded it, and I almost did, but in the end I think it does look a bit busy, but it is technically in my art journal planner, so you know, it doesn't really matter because my art journal pages are always busy. But yeah, I do struggle sometimes with limiting what I use. It's all just so pretty that I want to use it all. Anyone else have that problem? So anyway, adding to my calendar. So I'm using this alphabet sticker booklet. It was very hard not to use this for every single day when I put something in, but I did want to highlight Cooper's birthday and Cooper's party and make it stand out from everything else. So I thought the best way to do that would be to use this alphabet for those 2 entries and then just use a regular pen to put in everything else. I have to order the cake, I have to go pick up the presents, I have to pick up the chairs that we're hiring, which I'm getting my father-in-law to do that. I've got them arriving on the Friday, and then Friday afternoon he's going to drive the trailer for me. He just doesn't know that yet. I can't drive with the trailer, so that's in there to remind me to do that. Yes, I've got the party, all sorts of random things that I have to try and remember. So I'm putting them in here. Yeah, so like I said, this is just a planner spread, basically. This is the planner section of my planner / art journal diary thingo. So this is the part where I'm not very organized and coordinated, so I don't pretty it up. I get my pen, I write it down, I write them out of order. You'll see that I think I've got football training at 4:15 and I've got my in-laws arriving at 9 a.m. I write it down as I think of it. So as it pops into my head or as I remember it in my phone, I write it down so nothing is actually in chronological order of when I have to do it. It's just slapped in that day box. So like I said, I'm not a very organized planner person. That is why I have this, hoping that the art journal aspect of it keeps me engaged into the planner aspect of it. So far, it's not going too bad. So yeah. So that's going to be it from me. Once I have added in the things I need to remember, I get some of the die cuts to pretty it up a little bit. Cooper's birthday and the party spread, just to make those little entries a bit prettier, just to give it something, you know, like an embellishment, little cluster on those dates, because there are big events for the week. So yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed my planner video. I say planner very loosely with air quotes happening, but let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We're back real soon with more. Bye for now.